Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff that, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. The longer I do these videos, the grayer my beard becomes. Time. But anyway, folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, you can already see it. I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. And that's definitely the case today. I got off work, I don't know, hour ago, something like that. I don't know. It's all me. It's time. It all begins to blur together, especially as you get older. But no, I got off work maybe about an hour ago. And, not a terrible run at work. It was fine for what it was. But when everything was said and done, I knew, I was kind of hungry. I wanted to grab something. Didn't want to go over there. I'd already done McDonald's earlier in the week. I was good on that. I've been reviewing the Portillo's breakfast. You can watch those reviews, by the way. They're already uploaded. I was like, it's a little bit out of the way from where I'm at. So I decided to go over there and stop off at a pretty regular spot for me. But where is said spot and what did I get? Happens to be, boom, from Dunkin. Ooh, Dunkin' Donuts and what have you. I mean, I know they're just Dunkin' these days, but whatever. And this particular very pink beverage happens to be their Tropical Guava Refresher. I've reviewed plenty of their refreshers in the past. In fact, I've reviewed a lot of stuff from Dunkin' in the past. So much I have an entire playlist called Dunkin' Sampler Platter Reviews. So if you're interested in my opinion on Dunkin' Donuts stuff from like the last 5 years, that's the playlist for you. Now you get to make these refreshers with either lemonade or green tea. Mine is made with lemonade. In retrospect, I probably should have done the green tea just because, to get the guava flavor, I feel like maybe it would have worked. It would have been better with the tea just so I could get, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, it looks like this, and we'll get a thing for the thing, and we'll go, ha 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 ha! Let's try out some guava stuff, whatever. It's very pink, I like it. Mix it up a little bit. Bob's your uncle. Bob's my uncle. Ooh. Oh. That's so good. That's so good. I'm happy I got the lemonade. Because here's the thing. The green tea being a little bit more neutral in flavor. A little bit, I think the guava might have carried a little bit more. But, for one thing, the guava still carries in this. Like, it is a distinct flavor. The lemonade has not overtaken it, so I like that. And then, the reason why I like this as much as I do, well, I mean, it tastes good. But, it basically, because being what it is, fuck the refresher aspect of it, it's basically just a guava lemonade now. And that's amazing, as it turns out. I don't know that I've ever had guava lemonade. I might have, like the Calypso lemonade brand. It's entirely possible. I might have had something from them. They have all kinds of wacky lemonades. I've reviewed plenty of them. Go watch those reviews. This is super good. And yeah, the guava is not only at the forefront of the flavor, it carries throughout the entire experience. There is, obviously a lemonade aspect to it, but it's more kind of like a nice, sort of citrusy hit that sort of tacks on to the guava. And I actually really like that because guava by itself it's a fine fruit. Not as good as pineapple because what the fuck else is. But guava's kind of a, sort of like when I was talking about the tea, it's a little bit more of a neutral fruit, It's not as punchy as some of the other ones are. Again, quality fruit. But like if you compare it against, like a mango or again like a pineapple, it doesn't have that same oomph to it. That's why I was a little bit worried the lemonade might overtake it. But instead, what it does, it gives that guava that edge. And in doing so, it does one of my favorite things. It creates contrasting flavors. If you watch my channel, you know I love contrasting flavors. So you've got the, kind of tropical, vibe of the guava, but again, a little bit more neutral. And then you have this nice citrusy hit to sort of, follow up and gives it that extra oomph. That's really tasty. I'm a big fan of this. Yeah, that's really good. I figured it would be tasty regardless, but like, I really like the way that blends. Like this for me, like this basically takes guava and it puts it on kind of a whole new level for me. Because again, I mean, I'll rock out to some guava. No, like guava Doritos. Come on now. But again, it's not. I wouldn't put it in like my upper tier of fruit flavors. It's but it's in a respectable spot. But I like having this bite to it. It's really nice. And like I said, I do appreciate that the guava isn't lost in the flavor profile. Like it's not just lemonade with a little hint of guava. The guava's still there at the forefront. It's still doing most of the heavy lifting, probably like 75-25. And just again, really nice sort of citrusy lemonade vibe to it. Really good. Really good. It's fruity, it's refreshing. It does everything that it's supposed to do in a Dunkin' refresher. And again, I think that the lemonade and the guava just blend really nicely. But two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Absolutely and absolutely. If I haven't gushed over it enough, I mean, like I said, I think it blends really well. I think the flavors work really nicely. I'm sure it's probably really nice with the green tea too. I don't know if that's worth a full review. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me do the green tea version. Sure, I'll get to it. But otherwise, I'll probably leave that one alone just because I like this version so much that, like, I really, again, I'm sure the green tea version's nice, but I think that this, for me, I really like it as a beverage. I like lemonade a lot anyway, and I think, like I said, it helps elevate the guava to a really nice place, and just, it's a really nice drink. It's perfect for, after work, trying to, you're a little bit groggy and, you're a little bit cranky. It uplifts you a little bit. I like that. If I'm recommending it, though, I'm absolutely recommending this. I think that this is, in general, I don't know that I've ever had a Dunkin' refresher that I wouldn't recommend. Like, they're typically nice, it's just basically sort of fruity flavors mixed with some stuff, and then there you go. But I do think some work better than others. I think this one is one of their best, genuinely. Maybe not their best of the best, unlike the amazing Philip Ree martial arts movie series, by the way. There's 4 best of the best movies. Check them out. They're awesome. Only the first 2 are connected, though. But the third one, he fights Nazis as a clown. Anyway, where was I going? Nowhere. I wasn't going anywhere. I just went on a tangent. But no, like I said, I think it's a really tasty beverage. And I do think, like I said, it's, at least my variation of it with the lemonade, is a really nice blend. And again, I think it does a great job of being refreshing, being a nice fruity beverage that, just kind of uplifts. And it's definitely one that I would recommend. I think if you get the opportunity while it's available, give it a shot. Because I came into this one being like, yeah, it'll probably be good. And I'm walking away from this being like, no, that's tasty. That's some tasty stuff. So it exceeded my personal expectations. But 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there, have yourselves a truly best of the best-tastic rest of your life. Because Philip Ree is so underrated, and the best of the best movies are fantastic. They're so good. And they range. They're so... I could do a whole damn video just gushing on those movies. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there, whenever possible, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, have you ever seen the best of the best movies? Oh, if you ever want to, if for shits and giggles you ever want to yammer on about martial arts cinema, please feel free to hit me up in the comments. If you go far enough back in my library of videos here on YouTube, I started out doing martial arts movie reviews. I mean, it was just me yammering on, but it's what I do now anyway. So, yeah, I'm always more than happy to go over there and just blather on about that stuff. So, anyway,